Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the third and the final session of the Building Blocks project organized by the Digital Media Avenue, the Rotaract Club of University of Peradeniya. ඉතින් අපි Building Blocks project එකේ පළවෙනි සහ දෙවෙනි sessions දෙක වෙන් කරේ freelancing and graphic designing වලට. අද අපේ third and final session එකේදී අපි focus කරන්නේ video editing. ඉතින් අද අපේ වීඩියෝ එඩිටිං ගැන සෙෂන් එක කන්ඩක්ට් කරන්න අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙනවා මදුප සූරිය. ඔහු 99 Monkeys firm එකේ founder වගේම agricultural technology and management undergraduate කෙනෙක් විදිහට මේ වෙනකොට ඉගෙනීමේ කටයුතු කරනවා. ඉතින් අද final and third session එකේ resource person විදිහට අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වුණු මදුප සූරිය ඔබ විතාමත් ගෞරවයෙන් පිළිගන්නවා. අපේ සෙෂන් එකට. ඉතින් පසුගිය සෙෂන් වල වගේම පුංචි මතක් කිරීම් කිහිපයක් තියෙනවා අපේ සෙෂන් එක පටන් ගන්න කලින්. අපේ මේන් සෙෂන් එක ඉවරුණාට පස්සේ අපි Q&A සෙෂන් එකක් තියන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. එතකොට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මේ සෙෂන් එක කරගෙන යන අතරතුරේදී ඔයාලට මොන හරි ගැටලුවක් මතුවුණොත් ඒ ගැටලුව මයික් එක අන්මියුට් කරලා හරි මැසේජ් එකක් විදිහට අපේ chat box එකට යොමු කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම සෙෂන් එක අතරතුරේදී අපේ OC member කෙනෙක් feedback forum එකක් chat box එකට දායි. ඉතින් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් පසුගිය sessions වල වගේම අද session එක ගැනත් ඔයාලගේ honest review එක අපිත් එක්ක ඒ feedback form එක fill කරලා අපිත් එක්ක බෙදා ගන්න. ඒ වගේම තවත් විශේෂ කාරණයක් තියෙනවා පසුගිය අවුරුද්දේ වගේම අපි building blocks project එකේ OC එක digital art competition එකක් organize කරනවා. ඉතින් මෙවර තීම් එක තමයි rebuilding ශ්‍රී ලංකා. ඒ topic එක යටතේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන් digital post එකක් නිර්මාණය කරලා අපිට submit කරන්න. submission link එක ඒ post එක නිර්මාණය වෙන්න ඕනේ guidelines වගේම ඒ තරඟය සම්බන්ධ විස්තර අපි ඔයාලත් එක්ක ඉදිරියේදී ඔයාලා අපිත් එක්ක communicate කරන building blocks WhatsApp group එකේ share කරගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ සෙෂන් එක ඉවරනායින් පස්සේ ඒ WhatsApp group එකෙන් leave වෙන්න එපා. අපිත් එක්ක දිගටම ඒ WhatsApp group එකේ එකතු වෙලා ඉන්න කියලා ආරාධනා කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම අපි submissions බාරගන්නේ දෙසැම්බර් 28 deadline එක විදිහට මේ වෙනකොට තීරණය කළා තියෙන ජනවාරි 4. ඉතින් ඒ කාලය ඇතුළත දෙසැම්බර් 28 ඉඳන් ජනවාරි 4 කියන කාලය ඇතුළතදී ඔයාලට පුළුවන් rebuilding ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියන topic එක යටතේ නිර්මාණය වුණු ඔයාලගේ digital post එක අපිට submit කරන්න. ඔයා specially beginner කෙනෙක් විදිහට අපිත් එක්ක building blocks project එකේ session series එකත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙච්ච කෙනෙක් නම් මම හිතනවා මේක හොඳ chance එකක් වෙයි මේ session එක තුළදී ඔයාගත්ත skills test කරලා බලන්න. මේක හොඳ opportunity එකක් වෙයි කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ තරගය ගැනත් එහෙම මතක් කරන ගමන් අපි එහෙනම් session එක officially පටන් ගමු. මං hand over කරනවා මදුපට ඉතිරි ටික continue කරගෙන යන්න.
All right, very good evening, everyone, and thanks, Vinumi, for the nice introduction. And I saw that you guys are doing an amazing job organizing these building blocks sessions for the past 2-3 weeks, and those are some amazing sessions, right? Because personally, I believe that in this digital era, we should have, I mean, as undergraduates, we should definitely have that digital literacy to perform these tasks like the digital designing and video editing to, I mean, not to a professional level, but at least to a certain extent, we all should have that ability to use these technology in a more to make our works much easier. So again, thank you for inviting me to this building blocks sessions. Okay, let's start from the slideshow. So please let me share my screen with you all. And can you see the screen? Please, someone confirm me.
Sorry, we can't see the screen yet.
Is it
Oh,
visible
now
now?
it's visible. Yeah, now it's
Okay,
visible.
thank you. And just give me a second. All right. As you can see in the slides, this is a beginner's guide to video editing. So before we talk about video editing, I want you to think about this, right? So if like receive 10 footages, some 10 editors receive a single video footage, and they were asked to edit those videos in their own way, right? Just no guidelines, nothing is given, and just they have freedom to make 10 videos with the same footages. But what do you think, right? All the outputs will be same, or will they be different? I mean, most of the times, if in this case, most of the times, those videos will be different from each other, right? So that's why I'm in the beginning, I have to say this. Editing is not about the softwares or the resources we use, right? Most of the people interpret this thing, the editing, they ask, what is the software? I mean, when they see a good video or good Instagram reel or whatever, they the first question they ask is, what is the software you used, right? What are the gears you use to edit? What are the gears you use to shoot the video, right? But before that, what you should ask is, have you learned, like have you think to edit this video in this way? Because that is the output, and that is the thing that you the first impression you get from that video, right? So I want to tell you all this before beginning. The video editing is not about the softwares or the resources you used. It's all about your mindset. It's about what you think and how you think, especially how you think, right? So moving into next slide. Just a small disclaimer before we begin. So today is not about mastering a specific software or copying a fixed specific style. So I'm sharing just principles and real world experiences that I have gained by working as a videographer and a photographer for the past 6 7 years. So when we start these things, the softwares and the things that people use in these days to edit videos and show their outputs were not there when we started these things, and the tools have definitely changed, right, for this 5 6 years. And also, if you learn a specific software or website or whatever, AI or anything, if you learn that software, then at the end of this decade or by 10 15 years, the softwares will be changed and some upgrades will be there, and you cannot move with the software because you have only learned the software. But if you learn the way of thinking, where an editor thinks, then you can adapt to these changes. Then you can use whatever the software, whatever the AI technology, whatever the technology that comes in the upcoming decade, you can work with that. So make I mean uh, the mindset is everything. So from this workshop, I want you to, more, it's more than workshop. It's just a discussion, right? So in this discussion, I want you to practice that ability of thinking as an editor, right? So tools will change and trends will change, but how you think as an editor is the factor, is the thing which lasts forever, right? So let's move to the next one. Okay, this is the flow. These are the things that I'm going to discuss today. So as you can see, I have divided the entire session into 6 segments. So first one, I want to tell you about the mindset. What is the mindset that we should have? We should have to the mindset we should possess before editing a project, before moving into a project, right? Then the editing principles, followed by color basics, AI tools, and ethics, because AI is much more popular now, and everyone is using AI, and copyrights and responsibilities, and finally, enhancing creativity. How you become more creative to make more creative things, right? As you all can see, the first one is mindset, right? Just think that when you're scrolling in social media, in Instagram or Facebook, whatever, when you see a good video, what is the first thing that comes to your mind, right? What is the factor that makes that video a better one? Is it the software? You cannot obviously you cannot see the software they use to edit that video, right? But what you see is the output. So what is the factor uh, which like what is the factor which affect that video to be that great? That's creativity. 70% of that factor is creativity, and then 20% is the skill of that person. Even though you are creative, you know what are the things that you need to do. Without a skill, without the software fluency, you cannot get that output. That's why even why you are here today is because you are lacking that skill. You need to improve that skill, but you have creativity, and that's why you need to learn this skill, right? And 10% is it's software, obviously, because some cheap soft there are some it's not good to say cheap, but there are some entry level softwares, and there are some advanced softwares. Advanced softwares are way better. They are performing way better than these softwares, entry level software. So at the end of the day, what makes an output better is creativity. Uh, I'm thoroughly saying that it's creativity. So if you are creative, if you can see that there is something inside you and you just want to create, all the other factors you can learn, right? So don't give up. You can learn the skills. The knowledge is everywhere, and you have the access to any software you want, right? So if you are creative, you can do miracles. And why before the how? So editing, like I mentioned in the beginning, editing is all about storytelling, right? Tools don't make stories, but the people do. The person behind the screen, the person behind the software, the person who manages the software is the one who give the life to the video, give the life to the output, right? And before you are getting into an edit, what you need to ask from yourself is these questions, right? What is the music that I should use? Why I'm using this music? Why I'm using these colors? Why this transition? And then only by answering to these questions, you change that mindset to make a good to make a creative output, better output um, in your videos, right? So when you understand why, the how becomes easy, right? And next thing, uh, okay, this is a puppet, and you can see that the editor is, like I mentioned in the beginning, even though you are getting the same footage, same footages, you cannot. All the editors are not giving the same meaning to these footages. So when the viewer on the when the spectator is watching the video, if he or she is looking at your video, what they understanding is different, right? Editor, just imagine editor A and B. There are two editors called A and B. Editor A have given another meaning to those footages, and editor B has given another meaning. So the spectator is confused and he cannot understand what is the reality. So before becoming an editor, what you should you should be responsible for what you are creating, right? We saw that in the past last month, I guess. Yeah, then that the thoughting that that cyclone, uh, that a certain media channel continuously they showed that they said that, okay, these are the what do you call that? These are the news they have given by considering the 2 weeks earlier. They said that this type of cyclone is coming, but that's a complete lie, right? So they use some the technology and stuff to mislead people. So you should not be like that. You should be responsible for what you are creating. So being an editor is not just a technical job, it's a responsibility, right? And then this is the core of this session, editing principles. Editing is not about just cutting clips and splitting and joining things and some of color grading. It's about controlling emotions. First, you should imagine, or you should have a proper understanding, proper image of what you are creating in your head. That's what, and that is the factor which makes you a better editor, right? Otherwise, uh, I mean, the the regular editors, what they do can be done using an AI much more efficiently and much more fast. But the creativity, I don't know whether in next decade or next few years AI will develop up to that level, but still the things we use cannot be uh, just give me a second. The things that we use cannot be, the creativity cannot be replaced um, with these AI tools, right? And what are the softwares that we were using? Please let me know that whether it's okay to conduct in Sinhala or do I need to continue in English? Can anyone respond, please? Okay, I'll continue to speak in English, right? Okay, the softwares, what are the softwares that we can use? Okay, as you can see in the screen, these three softwares are the most popular softwares that people are using these days. So Premiere Pro is one of the most popular softwares, and CapCut. This one is DaVinci Resolve. I'm not sure whether you are much familiar with this software, but this is a software that most of the professionals are using to color grade, especially for the color grading. They use this DaVinci Resolve. So this is CapCut. Most of you might have this software, this application in your mobile phones, and then the Premiere Pro, which is coming from the Adobe Collection. And next, the principal one, right? Story comes first. As I mentioned in the beginning, before opening Premiere Pro or CapCut, you should be able to tell the story which has in your head, right? Then what is the emotion? What is the vibe of the story? And then what should the audience feel at the end? Is it a tragedy, or is it a it is which is what is the feeling you get once you finish watching that video? uh, as an editor, you can use these techniques. There are some techniques you can use to show the viewer without saying, right? Without conversations or whatever. You can use the color grading, especially the color grading. I have mentioned this color grading thing. You can use warm colors or slow cuts and soft music to show the happiness without without telling. I mean, without the conversations and all. You can just make them feel that happiness, right? Make them feel that tension with some dark tones and fast cuts. So I will show you one of the videos that I have created. I mean, for the examples, for the happiness, this the warm colors and also the dark tones. So let me share you that. You can see the screen, right?
Sorry, we can't see the screen actually.
Okay, just give me a second.
No, it's fine.
Okay, this is one of the videos I made for the freshers sports meet and the University of Peradeniya. And here I have used some techniques I mentioned earlier to during the editing, right? To show the viewer or the spectator to get that to feel that tension and the atmosphere that was there during that because the people who are from Pera, they know that the freshers meet is not just a sports meet; it's a very tough event because the people are like they are very competitive and each faculty needs to win and much more competitive than just a sports meet. So I just wanted to show that all that vibe which was there with the video. So just take a look at that video and I'll pause the video and tell you, okay, these are the techniques that I have used here. Okay, let me show the music that I have used is a very energetic music. See, uh, can you hear the music, Vinami? Hello,
Hello? No,
can you hear the music?
no. Now it's audible.
Okay. See the music that I have used here. It's a very energetic music, and to give the spectator a feeling that this is a very competitive moment or competitive occasion, right? So, and also this I have used. I mean, this is not regarding editing, but when I was shooting the video, I have used the rule of third here because it's in the one of the intersection points in the screen, right? And the especially I want to mention the just take a close look to the music and where the music stops, right? And also I have used slow motion effect here, and I'll show you later how all these things can be done using the software. Just now get an idea what are the, I mean, how the things is shown in the real world outputs, right? Here, this footage is shaky, right? So, I mean, we have that option to stabilize the video in the software, but that's why I told you that you should be creative enough to select what are the things that you need to do and what are the things that you should not be, you should not do when you're making a good output, right? So here to show you what is how energetic it was and how competitive it was, just to show that I used this I didn't stabilize the clip after the at the editing, right? So that is uh, this is also a technique that I used here. Just listen to the music and where that music drops, right? See, again, I'm repeating the clip. See? So these are the techniques that you need to master and you need to consider when you are making a good output. Otherwise, just split in wherever you want and just put in a random music into the video. That doesn't make I mean, it can make a video, but you can make a video with that, but still it's not live. It's not live. Like editing is a process of giving life to your videos. So even though you have a video there, that doesn't make any that doesn't feel to the viewer, feel to the spectator. So that's why I have used these techniques. And I am moving back to the slides. Just give me a second. You can see the slides, right? Okay, the second principle I want to discuss with you all is the continuity, the flow and logic. Okay, now let's talk about the continuity. And continuity is what makes an edit feel natural, right? See, remember the video I showed you previously? That has that continuity effect, right? The videos are going in a more I mean, not intentionally. The videos are just going with the flow, right? So, what is content? Continuity means making sure nothing feels confusing or wrong when one shot cuts to another, right? And what are the mistakes that the beginners are doing when they are editing videos? So, first thing is they jump cuts without intention. Uh, they just I mean, when the clip ends, they just put the other video. That doesn't make any sense when you are watching the output, right? ඔයා output එක බලද්දි ඔයාට sense වෙන්නේ නැහැ, ඒක feel වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද එක වීඩියෝ එක කියන්නේ එක clip එකක් ඉවර වෙලා තමයි ඔයා අනිත් clip එක play කරන්න දාලා දෙන්නේ. හැබැයි ඔයාගේ ඕන තැනදී කියන්නේ ඔයා music එක cut කරනවා නම් I'm coming to the that splitting part next. So when you are splitting into the music, then only you can feel that edit, right? So continuity is a very important thing when you are doing an edit, when you are using softwares. This is this is a major thing that you need to consider, right? Then I'm moving to cuts. Okay, I'll show you what is the sequence or what is the process, how the process is done from the some random footages to make a better output, better video, right? Okay, so let me share you my screen again. All right, you can see the interface of, I'm using CapCut here. Let's go to a create project, the new project. And here I'm using just some random clips. Okay, these are some of the clips that I have taken from one of the recent videos that I have made. So let me import these two clips into the timeline. You can see the screen, right?
Yeah, we can see the screen.
The CapCut thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's an interface.
Right. Yeah. Okay. This is the this is one of the simplest or the easiest softwares that you can master. This is hope you all know this CapCut thing, and even though this is an entry-level software, you can use this software to create some miracles, right? Only thing you need to consider is your creativity and your the how to use it, right? The proper way of using it. So these are some random footages that I have taken last week. So the video is in a portrait mode, that's why it's rotated. So okay, now look at carefully. This is the process that I'm doing when I'm making a reel, just a small reel. I'll show you exactly how I made a reel from zero to, I mean, from A to Z. You can understand that what are the things that you are missing and what are the small details that you are not noticing, right? So even though when you are appreciating the work, you are watching a video, that doesn't make you, I mean, that there you cannot see the process behind that. So you are just like you appreciate that, but there was a real hard work. But once you start uh, learning that thing with a passion, then you can enjoy that process. You can enjoy the process of creating a good stuff, right? So this is how uh, a video is just a small reel is done using this CapCut. Sorry. So first thing is you need to okay, I'll go through the elements of these the options of the software uh, before getting into work. So as you can see, this is we call the timeline, right? This part, right? Uh, this is small square part is the timeline, and there you can see some layers, right? This is a layer, this is a video layer. That's why these videos are in that layer. So you most, I mean, in Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve as well, you have more or less similar interfaces like this, right? The Premiere Pro and DaVinci is a bit more complex, but still it has the same, almost same interfere, what do you call that, interface, which is similar to this CapCut. And like I mentioned earlier, this is the timeline and this is the video layers, and you can see the layers behind this layer. They are the audio layer. So once you import a video, you can just separate the audio, right? For that, I mean, most of the people think it's this option, separate audio. This is not the option we need to, I mean, this is just to separate the parts of audios, like you can separate vocals, instruments, the drums, as mentioned here. But altogether, if you want to remove the video, you have to do this extract audio part. Then you can see the audio is extracted into another layer. We call this is a audio layer. You can have, I don't know whether it's possible in CapCut, but in professional softwares, you can have like infinite layers of videos or audios. So you can have any amount of videos, video layers or audio layers, right? And also I have to mention the CapCut is a very good software because you don't need that much specification. The PC specs, we call that, you don't need much more high-end computers to use CapCut. You can just use it with some, I mean, entry-level computers, right? Okay, then we have to now we have footages, and we have to select an audio for the video, right? For your output. So for that, I'm using already downloaded clip. Okay, this is another clip that I saved from TikTok, and you can extract the audio here. And okay, this is the audio. Let me play the audio.
Excuse me, Marupa, we can't actually see what you're doing. We can only see the interface.
What do you mean interface? Okay, let me check that.
Now it's visible.
All right. Okay, I'll repeat that again. This is this part. This part we call the what do you call that? Okay, I'll come back to that later. So first thing you need to do is just import some clips, right? So let me show you that. You can have whatever the videos you have taken, the footages you have taken, and just click and drag, right? You can understand that I have clicked and dragged these two clips here, and right. Let me mute these clips. Okay, this is the video, right? It's a very shaky video, and orientation is not good. Like it's 90%. It's rotated 90% clockwise, and you have to arrange all these things in order, right? In your output, all of these things should be in proper order. Okay, the first thing is I have made a song called Hat Petimala here. I have added that to the timeline. So it's also just clicking and dragging the files you want into this interface, right? So this is the audio. So first you need to do is just hide these visual layers, all the visual layers, and interaction all the other audio layers, right? This is the audio that should be added in the output. So listen carefully to the audio, right? Listen carefully, and there are some places where the music changes, right? According to the beat, you have to make some marks. So this is a marker. This is an option called marker. You can just use the M letter in the keyboard. You can use the M letter to make some marks on the timeline, right? Let me show you that. I am making markers, so watch carefully. Give me a second. Okay. It's not visible here. It's there, but it's not visible. Just let me restart the software. All right. See, now it's visible, right? Okay. Now we are listening to the audio, and we are putting some markers in the timeline, right?
ළඟ පිපුණට තව දුර බව දැනුනේ නම් නෑ දුර පිපුණම තව හැඩ නුඹ නැතුවත්කම් නෑ මල් පෙතියක මාතනි වුණ වග හිතුවේ නම් නෑ නුඹ හැර වෙන මල් සුවඳක් නොදුරන්නේ නෑ කළු ආකාරයේ අගලේ දොනු බල නුඹ කාගේ දන්නේනේ කොඳුරා මගේ බවනේ සුනු රස නුඹ
Like that way, you have to listen to the audio carefully and you have to place these markers in the places where the audio changes, right? When I'm adding the footages here, you can see how effective adding markers is, right? Now you have to cut the video according to according to the beat of the audio, right? Whether it's a song or a music track, whatever it is, you have to cut the video according to these markers, right? So the first one is, it's just the music part, and then the vocals are started from here onwards. So you can just use some anime, or what do you call that, an effect to start the video here, or otherwise you can just start the video from here onwards. The first, you have a black screen, and then all of a sudden the video appears, right? Just let me show you that. First, let's fix the orientation, right? This is a so just imagine we are making a reel. So reels are very popular these days now. So we have, first we should have that knowledge of what are the orientation of the reel, right? And also the ratio. So the ratio is 9:16. Most of the Instagram reels and also the Facebook reels are reels have that orientation, and the ratio is 9:16. That means 9 units width and 16 units in height. So when we are making the sequence settings into 9:16, the video is not properly aligned. So then you have to rotate that video. For that, you can use this rotate option here and just add -90. Then the orientation is correct, and you have to scale up the video up to the display, up to the sequence or the frame. Right now, we do that suddenly appearing technique. Okay, now it has a black screen. With the vocals, the video suddenly appears. I mean, these things are not to be taught, or you can try these things in your own preference. So, but the key point is, the factor is, you have to cut the video according to the audio. Otherwise, the audio will be going another way, and the video will be going in another way. So there was no connection between them, and the viewer or the spectator might not have that ability to interpret that, okay, this is the problem, but they feel kind of an awkward when they watch the output, right? Now we are cutting the video, splitting the video into this markers. So this is the second marker, and we are using this split option to split the video, and then you have to use the other clip, right? I mean, first you have to get all the footages into the workflow, or you can have a separate folder, and you have to watch what is the correct order of the footages, right? You cannot just randomly put all the videos there according to the music, but you have to select the order first. And after selecting the order, okay, this is the first video, this is the second video, this is the third video, this is the fourth video, then only you should come to the editing workflow. Okay, just imagine this is the first video, and this is the second video. Okay, now we are aligning this video to this part, and the third marker is this one. You have to split the video there, and now you have made it to.
ළඟ පිපුණට තව දුර බව දැනුනේ නම් නෑ දුර
See, now it's going according to the audio.
දුර පිපුණම තව හැඩ නුඹ නැතුවන්කම්
Right, like that way you have to make the entire sequence, right? That is how the cutting, or we call that splitting feature of video editing is used. Let me come back to the slideshow. You can see the slideshow, right? Okay, now the fifth principle is we completed the purposeful cuts, and the next principle is sound is more important than visuals, right? So as you can see in the slides, bad audio destroys good visuals. So just think if it's not a music, just think it's the recorded sound, or something that the people are talking, right? Audio should be better, right? Better than visuals, because people tolerate bad visuals, but they do not tolerate bad audio. They will just give up your video and they will scroll down without taking your output into consideration. And good audio, and also good audio can save average visuals. If your audio is very good, then you can give that message, what the message you want to give to the audience can be given much more easier way when you have a better audio. People will forgive shaky videos, but they will never forgive bad sounds, right? And the next thing, visual consistency. This is one of the major things, color grading and how your video looks. Because no one prefers a non-color graded, just a flat video. No one is looking at that. It should be pleasing, right? So the visual consistency means the color basics. So the first thing you look at is okay, the color basics. That means the color grading and all stuff, right? Basically the idea is how your video looks when the people are looking at it, right? The first thing you look at is its exposure. So, and also there are before that there are two things called color. Okay, there are two things called color correction and color grading. So people mislead that both are same, but both are not same, right? Color grading is one thing and color correction is another thing. First you need to do is color correction, right? Color correction is when you are taking a video, when you are taking a footage, all the time you are not getting that perfect lighting. You are not getting that perfect equipments like the gimbals and all. First, it should be color corrected, right? That means what are the things that make your video looks dumb or looks artificial, not natural, right? Not artificial, not what are the factors that make your video not natural, right? First, you should correct those videos. You should correct these factors. That is called color correction. And then color grading. Color grading means you are making it more cinematic, or you are making it more pleasing to the eye, right? So in the color basics, main thing you have to, one of the main things is the master line, right? You have curves in each and every software we are using for the editing. I'll show you in the software later. So this is one of the main things that you need to master. That is the master line. You have we call this curves, right? First, make it look natural, and then make it look beautiful or cinematic. Color grading is not noticed; it is felt. Color grading is a thing that is, I mean, the people who are not much into videography, and they have the people who have not experiences in color grading and all, they feel that, right? Still they feel that feel the feel that the video is more pleasing to their eye. So you should make that feeling in them. Otherwise, that feed output will not be a better one, right? So I'll show you how the color correction and color grading is done. For that, I have to move to the software again. Okay, now this is the software. I'm editing the same clip. Okay, now this clip is also one more thing. This is not regarding color grading, but this video is shaky. See, so that's not good for your output. We can, because this is a footage that I took handheld. So when you are using a DSLR or mirrorless camera to take videos, you should have that a gimbal or something to stabilize the footages. But here I didn't have that gimbal. I was just taking some photos, and I thought of taking some videos as well. That's why I just grabbed the camera and hold it with my hands and took these videos. So therefore, these videos, let me, okay. See, this video is very shaky. So this is not good for the final output. Therefore, you have to stabilize. When you are using a software, you have that feature. Here it's just shown in the interface, which is called stabilize. You can just hit that tick, and the footage is automatically stabilizing. But when you are using a Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, that's that I mean, it's not this much easier, right? You have to, in Premiere Pro, there's an effect called warp stabilizer. If you have access to Premiere Pro right now, I cannot show you. I don't have Premiere Pro right now. My license got expired last month, and I didn't renew the license yet. So I cannot show you the way, but if you have the access, if you can open the Premiere Pro right now, open the Premiere Pro and see in the effects panel, there is there's an option, or there's an effect called warp stabilizer, WARP, warp stabilizer, and wave warp. You can use that warp stabilizer. You just need to click and drag that effect into your clip, your footage, and then the footage will be stabilized. And just one more tip, if that's not possible, like if the errors are coming, like I cannot remember the error, but in some cases you will receive an error in Premiere Pro. In that case, you have to nest the clips. So just right click on the clip and hit that nest option. Then you can add the warp stabilizer to your footage, right? Here they have given that option in a more friendly manner. Like you just need to hit that tick to stabilize the clip. Now see the footage. Now it's stabilized, right? See how amazing these softwares are. This is without stabilizing. See, it's shaking. And now with the stabilizing, this is the output, right? This is also the same. You just have to hit this button, right? It's stabilized, right? Okay, now that's out from the that's not related to the color grading. We were discussing about the color grading, and what you need to do is first click on the clip that you need to color grade, and then go to the adjustment tab. There's a tab called adjustment here, and here you have in the Pro version you have that option to adjust the colors automatically, but I'll show you how to adjust the colors manually. So first, as I mentioned earlier, there are two terms, color correction and color grading. First, what you need to consider is color correction and then color grading. So now we are doing the color correction part, right? For that, first you have to do the white balance. There's a thing called white balance that most of the people, also most of the beginners, they don't care about this white balance. They just, I mean, the white balance is a thing you should consider when you are taking the footage, right? With the camera or a iPhone or whatever, you have to consider that white balance factor when you are taking the camera, taking the footage. But in any case, if you have already taken a footage without considering white balance, here they have given you the option of change in the white balance, right? So for that you have temperature, tint, and saturation. The temperature is like if you are dragging this thing into your left hand side, it looks more cooler, and if you are dragging it to the right hand side, it looks more warmer, right? So what is the amount you prefer? Just look at that. And personally, this footage is taken with I mean, I have adjusted the white balance in the camera, and it's already okay. But if you want to enhance something, you can just drag this up to 3 or maybe 4. Okay, now the tint, this is also a same thing. I mean, not same, but you can adjust these things to the to your preference. And then the saturation. Saturation is something which enhances the colors of your footage, right? When you are dragging it up to this, like this way, the colors are popping out, right? But some people do prefer that vibrant colors, but some prefer this type of what do you call that, flat colors, because it's pleasing to the eye. For me personally, I prefer more natural colors than vibrant or highly saturated image. So I can just stop it right here in 11. Yeah, and then you have to adjust the lightness. Here this footage is okay. This has a proper exposure, proper contrast and highlights, shadows, everything, because this footage is taken with all these I mean, in a proper manner, right? But in some cases you receive, just in case if you receive a video footage which is not properly taken, properly recorded, you can use this exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, all these things to make it, I mean, correct the colors of that footage. So contrast is another factor you need to consider. So having low contrast means you have more details in your footages, and having high contrast means it looks like it's not nice, right? So it's also your personal preference. You can use it in your preference. Personally, I prefer it in this way, right? And the blacks, shadows, also in a proper way. So this is the color correction part. Now let's move into the color grading part, right? Color grading is the major thing in the videos, in the videography, because it is a factor. It is the process which makes the video pleasing to the eye. It is the process which makes the video more colorful, or it more pleasing to the eye, right? So for that, you can use these HSL, that means hue, saturation, and luminous, curves, color wheel, and all these three functions. And in Premiere Pro, you have in the effects panel, you have that option called Lumetri Color, LUMETRI, Lumetri Color, and you have to just drag that effect into your footage, and you have then only you can see this interface in Premiere Pro. So if you have, I'm telling again, if you have that access to Premiere Pro, please open that and check whether you have Lumetri Color in your effects. After that, the interface is almost similar. Here they have the developers have what do you call that? They have divided all the colors that we see into these set of colors, right? So you can adjust in your footages. There are a lot of colors now, the greens, reds, oranges. There are, I mean, we cannot even count the number of colors. There are a lot, right? So there is a lot, and but here you can enhance the colors, the red, orange, yellow, green, and the rest. There are another 4 more colors, so you can enhance only these colors in this software. But when you are using, I mean, you can enhance the other colors as well. I'll show you, but here you have the ability to enhance these colors in your preference. That's also your preference. You have some, I mean, numerous combinations here. Just think you are adjusting tint into this and saturation into this and lightness into this. This is one combination, and all the other colors are 0. I mean, we have not touched any of these colors, and you are just correcting only reds. This is one combination, and this is another combination. This is another combination. This is another combination. Now, remember, this is, we have not yet touched another color, right? This is only in red color, right? This is another combination. And just let's move into the oranges. Okay, this is another combination. And this is another combination. This is another combination. This is so there are lot of combinations. So you can use these combinations in your preference. ඔයාට ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා දකින වීඩියෝස් දැන් ගත්තාම රීල්ස් වල හරි වෙන YouTube එකේ හරි එක ඒවා එක විදිහනේ. එතකොට එහෙම වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේ එක එක්කෙනා එක එඩිටර් මේ දේවල් යූස් කරන විදිය වෙනස්. එකිනෙකට වෙනස්. එතකොට මේ වගේ කම්බිනේෂන්ස් ගොඩකින් ඔයාට පුළුවන් ඔයාගේ يعني අවුට්පුට් එක එකින් එකට වෙනස් වෙන්න. හරි ඒක නිසා ඔයාගේ ප්‍රිෆරන්ස් එකට ඔයාට පුළුවන් මේ දේවල් යූස් කරන්න. So I'll tell you some key points here. One of the most important colors here is this orange color and green color, because this orange color is much more similar to the skin tone of people. So if you want to make your skin more make you more fair in complexion, you can use this orange color and see this lightness, we call that luminance part. You can drag this bar right like that way, right? Then the skin tone is you can correct the skin tones, right? And also, if you, in any case, if you want darker skin, then you can, right? You can do that this way. And what the greens are doing is, see, it's all about the trees. Here we don't have green in the background. So let's take this clip. Now you can see these trees, they are green in color, the leaves. And once you start adjusting this clip, see, the greens are popping out. And now the greens are dead. See, so you can change, you can play with these features, and you can make a good video by adjusting these features. And another part is this curves, right? This is also a very important part. This is more important in log footages. So when you are taking videos, there are different formats. So this is just a video taken in normal format. But if you are in any case, if you are taking in the log, if you are using log format, then you have to color grade using these mask lines. Here, this part, that means the left below part, we call this this part is compatible with shadows, and this part is midtones, and this part is highlights. So once you change in this curve from here, your shadows are changing. See, you can have more intensive shadows, or you can have more light. You can remove the shadows. See, this is also you can use in your preference, and midtones then. See, and then highlights. So I don't need to edit this. I don't need to use this curve, because this I don't need to change the composition of this video, because this is taken in the best way possible. So I'll reset that. Okay, this is the original footage, and also you can change the colors of the sections I mentioned earlier, the shadows, midtones, and highlights. You can change the colors of these shadows and highlights. Right now, the reds in the shadows, you can enhance the reds in the shadows. You can remove the shadows, the red color in the shadows, and also midtones is also the same. Highlights also the same. So you can use these මේක අර එහෙම කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්, මේක තමයි හරිම විදිහ කියලා එහෙම කියන්න බෑ. ඔයාගේ ප්‍රිෆරන්ස් එකට, ඔයාගේ ඇහැට ලස්සන විදිහට ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මේක මේ යූස් කරන්න. කියන්නේ මේ පොඩි ඇඩ්ජස්ට්මන්ට්ස් කරලා වීඩියෝ එකක්, ඒ කියන්නේ වීඩියෝ එකක් කලර් ග්‍රේඩ් කරලා බලන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාගේ ප්‍රිෆරන්ස් එක අනුව you can continue your journey as an editor, right? Okay, that is the parts that I want to discuss. Okay, now the color wheel. I forgot to mention about the color wheel. Color wheel is also, it's more or less similar to these curves as well. මොකද shadows, highlights, offset, middle tones, ඒ දේවල් මේකනොත් edit කරන්න පුළුවන්. මෙතනදී වෙන්නේ as I mentioned earlier, see, there's a log and primary options. So if you have recorded in log format, then you can select the log option here. Otherwise, you have to select primary if you are using your iPhone or the mobile devices to record videos. And also in the latest iPhones, they have the log feature, log option. But if you are not shooting in log, if you are using a normal camera, then you have to use this primary option, and then you can just slowly edit the colors of the shadows. See, now it's getting more green. Now it's bluish. See, you have to make these combinations in your preference, right? Okay, that is the main part I need to discuss with you all regarding color grading. And one more thing, if you like, when we are just shooting handheld, we cannot use these movements of the cameras more, right? Because you have to consider more on the stability of the video. Therefore, you cannot be that much creative when you are using your hands when shooting a video. But if you can just use your, you can just give a little bit of movement with the edit, you can make it more cinematic. Let me show you how. Now this is here I have used just a slight rotation of the camera, slight movement of the camera. And okay, now I'm zooming. I'm using a zooming in effect to make it more cinematic, right? See how it is done. So you have to go to the video tab, and you have the option. You have a section called transform, and there you have a scale. So first you have to add keyframe in the beginning of the video. Add a keyframe, and at the end you have to zoom in. I mean, what is the scale that is needed to be at the end of the video, right? Let's say it's 249%. And now let's play the video. See, now it's zooming using using the software. So this is how you can get that cinematic effect with without using a gimbal or a much more difficult movements of videography. Right? Let me go back to the slideshow. Now you can see the slideshow, right? Okay. Now AI thing, artificial intelligence, which is a very popular topic these days. So you can use AI to AI in editing your videos. So I'll talk a little bit about AI, because AI is just a tool, right? Not a replacement for creativity. First, you need to consider your creativity, and then you have to take care of the AI. And these are the things that you can do with AI when you are editing your footages. When you right, the first one is you can use auto captions and subtitles. I'll show you how to use auto captions and subtitles. And you can use noise reduction and audio cleanups, smart cuts. Even if you have used TikToks, I mean the TikTok application, you have that feature of auto cut, an option of auto cut. So this is also an AI integrated option. And you can do color matching, upscaling all the local footages, and idea generation. The last one is also a very important one. So now I'll move to the auto captions and subtitles. Okay. AI is doing such a great job of great job at generating captions and subtitles, because the making subtitles and captions is a very time consuming thing, right? I have made it manually like 3-4 years ago. So it takes a lot of time, and it's more difficult. You have to type everything, and you have to listen again and again to the audio. So with AI, with the technologies that empowered by AI, now the things have been much easier, right? So I'll show you how to generate subtitles using AI. There's a let me show you the Chrome again. You can see the browser, right? Okay, there's a website called Veed, dub not W V double E D. This is a website that you can use to generate auto captions or subtitles. You can upload a video or an audio, and you can generate the captions automatically. So Okay. Okay, this is the interface, and you have to log in with your Google account, and then this is a you have to purchase this software. This is not an open source software, open source website, but you will be given some credits, right? For every month, you will be given, I can't remember the exact amount, but like 1 minute or 2 minute video clips, or to generate 1 minute or 2 minute clips, you will be given some free credits, right? So let's import some audios here. Let's go to the new project. Okay, upload a file. So okay, before that, let me show you a video that I did for a certain campus, and I mean, ඔයාලට දැන් මේක මෙහෙම කරනවා කිව්වට ඒක තේරෙන්නේ නැතිව, හැබැයි අර output එක දැක්කාම ඒක කරන්න මෙහෙම කියලා කිව්වහම ගොඩක් හොඳට තේරෙයි. ඒ නිසා first I will show you the video. That's that. This is also a video that was done by me, but I cannot find that right now. Okay. Okay, let me show you a video from here. See this video carefully.
And we were able to
see the subtitles here. All these are generated using AI. So I'm going to generate a subtitle file, and then I'm going to add that to a video that we need to add subtitles, right? මම මුලින්ම subtitle file එක හදාගෙන ඊට පස්සේ ඒක add කරනවා අපිට ඕනේ වීඩියෝ එකකට. හරි? එහෙම කරලා අපිට output එක විදිහට ඕන එක ගන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැතුව දැන් and also you have this option. Okay, let me show you this.
More than 5 or 6 Indian hospitals to the very first exhibition in 2017. Now, at this 4th edition, we have been able to.
Now we have to make that audio, the subtitle part separately. And if you want just subtitles, like in a documentary or without some fancy animation and all, you can use the CapCut as well, because in CapCut you have that option called auto captions, but there you don't have that option to change the fonts or the animated subtitles. You cannot use that. But here in the Veed, you have that ability to create some fancy fonts and all. So first let me show you. And also here you can just add an audio, and the words they are, the words that are in the audio will be generated as the subtitles automatically in this Weed website. Okay, let me, sorry. Now let me upload the audio file. Now it's uploading. Okay, now we will get this type of an interface, and here you have that option called subtitles. Now come to subtitles, and you can you have that option of auto subtitle in English. Just hit that, and you will the subtitles will be generated very within a small time period. If you want to make it manually, then it takes a lot of time, and also you have these fancy animations. See, let me play that.
In joy and in sorrow, we stand as one. This Christmas, may love and peace shine across Sri Lanka. May Jesus give us strength to heal, to help
See,
one
you have these fancy animations.
another, and to rebuild with hope for tomorrow. May
You can use whatever the animation or the style in your preference. So after that, you can you have to press this done button, and you can download this part separately. Export video. And you have to download this one in MP4 format. It's downloaded, and let's move into the CapCut again. Okay, now I am adding that subtitle file into this thing. Right, now you are getting this type of an video. See, the subtitle is playing.
and in sorrow, we
This
stand
is not related to the video, right? Just
as
a
one.
voiceover
This
that I made
Christmas,
for one of the I mean the recent disaster in
may
Wuhan.
love and peace shine across Sri Lanka.
Now you have to add this video file into the I mean the subtitles into the video, right? For that, you have the option called blend here, right? And in the mood, you have to change it to screen. Then that black screen part is replaced by your video, right? Now you have to adjust the position of your video subtitles, and as I mentioned earlier, this software is a licensed software, so you have to purchase the software to use this professionally. But there's a way to bypass that thing. It's only showing the logo of the video in the top right, the top corner, and also the bottom corner. So you can just crop the video. This is not ethical, but මේක කියන්නේ මේ වීඩ් කියලා පේන එක කැතයිනේ. එතකොට ඒක අයින් කරන්න අපිට මේක crop කරලා අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක අර ඒක හරි නෑ හැම කරන එක. ඉතින් you have to pay the developers, otherwise they cannot live. So you have to resize this and just remove the watermark. Now it's
This
only
Christmas,
the subtitles are playing.
may love and peace shine across Sri.
Okay, that's how the subtitles are added. Now let's move into the slideshow again. What's that? Now you can see, right? Right. Now you can see the what are the things that what are the things that we can do with AI in video editing. So I was discussing about the auto captions, and also you can use the noise reduction. It is also it's a bit more difficult one, but you cannot use that technique in CapCut as far as I know, and you can use that in other softwares like Premiere Pro and all. And the next most important thing is this idea generation. So personally, I'm using like I got one client called me and asked me. She's from from an interact club of a school, and she asked me, "Yeah, I want to make a video for the installation of the interact club, and it should contain a new concept and to introduce their committee members, the president and all. They want to make a creative video to introduce that committee members." So I was like, and they were asking me a script, right? I told them that I cannot make a script, and then suddenly I that thing came to me, the ChatGPT, and I went to ChatGPT and I asked it. Uh, I made the prompt, and that gave me a very good script. So you can also use the ChatGPT or Gemini or the AI chat boxes to make some ideas if you don't have the ideas. There, that script. Let me show you the video. I mean, we never changed the script. We only the only part we did was we just follow the script the ChatGPT gave us, and we made the video. That was a very creative video, but the main thing is you have to give the prompt. We call that prompt engineering. You have to give the exact prompt to get the best output, right? So let me show you one of the videos that I made last week using that AI scripts, right? Okay, this is the video, and just look at the clock here. It gave me the idea that start with a clip of a clock which has stopped giving its correct time, right? A stop clock, and then in a certain time it starts ticking again, right? يعني මට ChatGPT කිව්වේ මෙහෙම ස්ටාර්ට් කරන්න වීඩියෝ එක ක්ලොක් එකක් නැවතිලා තියෙන ක්ලොක් එකකින් ඊට පස්සේ එක තැනකදී ක්ලොක් එක නැවත ආයේ වෙලාව පෙන්වන්න ගන්න විදියට. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ තරම් ඒක ක්‍රියේටිව් මම වීඩියෝ එක ප්ලේ කරලා පෙන්වන්න පොඩි කොටසක් වෙන මොකද if you want to get a very good output from AI, the only thing you have to do is prompt engineering, right? You have to learn prompt engineering. You have to give the exact prompt, the right prompt to get that output, right? So let me play you this. And here, see carefully. Now this is the place that ChatGPT asked me to put that the clock again. See, it's again showing the correct time, right? Because it can give that type of an output if you want, if you give the correct prompt, right? So I'll show you some more, and this is the ending. These drone shots are also taken with the guidelines, with the advices ChatGPT gave us. See how the shots have been taken for music, because we make these videos I mean, all these things are pre-planned. The way the people in the video are moving their heads, and all the things are pre-planned. So music is pre-decided, right? See, see how it goes with the vibe. So these are the things that you need to consider to when you are trying to be a good editor. So these things you need to consider, right? So let me get back to the slideshow. Okay, now the final part, the copyright and ethical editing. So these are the consequences that you need to face if you use a copyrighted content, right? So your video can be taken down if you are uploading it to social media or YouTube or whatever. Without a prior notice, your videos can be taken down, right? Your audio can be muted or blocked in certain regions of the world. I mean, personally, I have seen the pages that I'm managing getting these notifications, right? In certain regions in the world, your audio is muted, right? Notification, right? So you have to be very concerned about the copyright issues nowadays. Back then, it was not that we didn't consider that the copyright issues much, but now the copyright is the thing that you need to consider, is a very important thing to consider, right? And if you are professionally doing this, your professional reputation can be also be damaged, and one copyright mistake can cancel years of good work, right? AI can still create content that raises copyright issues. That's also important, because people think that AI is creating originals. Most of the times that's correct, but still it creates content that raises copyright issues. I have faced these type of copyright issues with the AI generated contents, so especially with music, images, and voices. And what are the safe practices you can perform, you can do when you are using contents for your videos? The safest way is to use original content, because you are the creator and you should be able to create some original contents and use royalty-free music platforms. Like you can find these things on online, YouTube and all, and use royalty-free music. And if you use Creative Commons contents, always check the license and give proper credits. Then they will let you. I mean, they will not. The copyright owners will not. They will not. Can I begin? Copyright strike. They will not give you a copyright strike, but still they will let your video play, and the copyrighted revenue will be transferred to their accounts. Like, just imagine you are using copyrighted music. Now almost all the songs that are released these days, are protected with copyrights, right? So even though you can use that, you will not gain any revenue, right? The revenue will be transferred to the original creator. See, right? So you have to consider these things before making a video, right? And one final thing, enhancing creativity, like I mentioned in the beginning as well, you have to be creative. Otherwise, softwares are just, you can use them, but still your creativity is the thing, is the factor which affects most of the uh, which affects the output much, right? And then creativity is a talent you are born with, right? No, it's not. Creativity is not the talent you are born with. A portion of creativity may come from your DNA, but still you can, it's a skill, right? Creativity is a skill, and you can develop that skill as an individual. So how to develop that skill? You can follow this EPO, experience, practice, and observation. Observation is one of the main things that you need to consider, because to be a good editor, you must have seen them. You must create that thing in your mind. Otherwise, you cannot make a good uh, output, right? So observation, you have to observe things in your surrounding. Even when you're seeing a person, you have, again, a ability එක ඔයා master කරපුවාම, observation කියන එක ඔයාට ඒක edit කරන වෙලාවට විතරක් නෙමෙයි, ඔයා ලෝකෙ දකින විදිහෙන්ම ඒක ඔයාට, ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා ඒක master කරනවා. හරි? එතකොට ඔයා දකින්න, ඒ කියන්නේ මිනිහෙක්ව දැක්කත් ඔයා ටක් ගාලා එයා කවුද කියලා අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයා එයාගේ in detail ඔයා එයාව දකිනවා. එයාගේ රැවුල තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද, කොණ්ඩේ තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද, එයාගේ නේද, ඇඳගෙන ඉන්න ජුවලරීස් මොනවද, ක්ලොත්ස් මොනවද, ඒ දේවල් ඔයාට ඔබ්සර්ව් කරන්න පුළුවන්, ඔයා ඒ ස්කිල් එක මාස්ටර් කරපුවාම, right? Practice is also the same. You have to practice these things, right? You can practice the creativity and experience when you are working. And just imagine you are starting today, and by the end of 5 years, you will, when you are looking back, you will realize that you have improved a lot, right? You became more creative than before in 5 years, right? So experience, practice, and observation are the things that you need to consider to become a very good creator. And then one final take-home message: good editors learn software, and great editors understand people, and that's how to make a good output, right? Thank you. And these are the things that I wanted to share with you all today. So I hope it was an informative session. Somehow this is just a beginning, just a beginner's guide for you all. And also, you just don't think that you can do whatever you want to do, or the clients with these knowledge, because this is just the beginner's guide, as I mentioned earlier. And let me show you one of the videos that I used some high-end technology, high-end devices, high-end gears, and high-end softwares. And this is how a proper production looks like. And if you are into photography, if you are into professional videography, professional photography, you must be up to this level to attach clients. What clients ලව, ඒ කියන්නේ clients like වැඩ කරන්න, high end clients like වැඩ කරන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාගේ මොකද ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාට සල්ලි හොයන්න ඕන නම් මේකෙන් ඔයාට මේ කැප් කට් එක, එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ වගේ පොඩි දේවල් කරලා, ඒ කියන්නේ you can still make a better output, but ඔයා මේ ලෙවල් එකේ ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් එකක් කරොත් තමයි ඔයාට මේ ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ කම්පිටිටිව් ෆීල්ඩ් එකක් මේක, ඒකේ සර්වයිව් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක නිසා මම පොඩි එක වීඩියෝ එකක් පෙන්වන්නම් ඔයාලට. කලිනුත් පෙන්නුවා, තවත් එකක් පෙන්වන්නම්. මම ගොඩක්ම, ඒ කියන්නේ කමිටඩ් වෙලා කරපු වීඩියෝ එකක් මේක. You can see this screen, right? This is one of the cover videos. Vesak already, and we used high-end gears, high-end lighting setups, and softwares. Everything was perfect, and I'm really happy to be a part of this type of productions, and this.
Killing obey kunamoti within obey Dino
See, these are the high-end productions. I mean, this is one of the මම කැමතිම productions වලින් මම කරපු එකක්. ඉතින් you also can do stuff like this if you master these skills. And also the important thing is the important thing is you have to do this right. And also if you can do this stuff, you can earn money as undergraduates. We don't need to rely on Mahapala and all. You can make money with your own skills. So this is a very good field. If you are interested, you can enter to this field and you can do wonders. You can make money, and still you can make your life better, right? So this is all I want to share with you all today. And this is this is just a feedback portfolio that I made. This is a anonymous one which is made using NGL. So please, if you have time, please scan this QR code and please drop me a feedback, anything like my presentation or the content or whatever it is, please, because I need to improve myself. So I'm asking you, every one of them, please just make a review or make a feedback. And yeah, thank you very much and have a very nice day. Over to you, Vinumi.
Yes, Madhuba, can we start our Q&A session then?
Yeah. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in any language you prefer, Sinhala or whatever it is. Or just put the text.
So guys, this is your chance to clarify if there are any questions regarding video editing. And a small reminder, one of our OC members will drop the feedback forum in a chat box very shortly. So you can fill the form and share your honest reviews with us as well.
Could you please share these valuable slides with us? Yes, definitely I can upload because these slides are made by me. So I can upload a PDF to the, I don't know how to කොහොමද මේක මේ ඔයාලට එවන්න කියන එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් මම දන්නේ රොටරැක්ට් එකෙන් ඒක කරන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. I can give you the slides. I have two questions. What is the correction between color? I think it's what is the difference, right? What is the difference between color correction and color grading? Color, I mentioned that, right? If I'm not mistaken. Color correction means you are adjusting and you are making the video looks natural. And color grading means you are making it cinematic or to your preference, right? First of all, you have to make the video look natural, and then you have to make that video into your preference, right? Can we create more cinematic type videos, professional ones, using CapCut basic version, not using in pro version? Yes, you can use the CapCut, and also I forgot to mention you, there's some tab called what do you call that? Okay, let me check that. Filters, yeah, filters. You can, I mean, these filters are some low quality, I mean, entry level LUTs, we can call them entry level LUTs in Premiere Pro and DaVinci. We have I mean, thing called LUT. LUT is it's more like a preset, right? So if you want a certain color grade, I mean, they are already made color grade. It's not fair to say color grades, but already made color corrected, like the effects, right? So you can add these things. So if we have time, I can share you the screen again. Just give me a second. Okay, now you can see the CapCut interface. Okay, let me add some filters here. This is the
In
project we have.
sorrow.
Can you see the screen? Hello.
Yeah, we can see the screen.
Okay. Now this is the project we were editing, and here you have the filters, right? So you can use these filters, and you can make the special the most important part is you can add more filters. Like, people just satisfied with just one filter, they just put that filter and just export it. Don't do that. You can add more filters one on another. That doesn't make any I mean, for the quality drop pack way now, that's okay, right? You can still you can upload that to the that to social media without noticing any quality drop, right? So I'm adding these two filters here, one on another. See how the footage changes. And also you can play with this intensity tab, right? You don't need to put the intensity to 100%, right? Now see how the video, the footage changes. This is a very simple way of color grading, right? You can get a very good colors, right? And also I was mentioning you about the LUTs. LUTs is also this same more or less similar option, and in Premiere Pro we have LUTs. So what is the, I mean, මේකේ දැන් අපිට LUT එකකයි මේකේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ තමයි, කියන්නේ මේකේ තියෙන ඒකේ කියන්නේ LUT එක තියෙන ඇඩ්වාන්ටේජ් එක තමයි අපිට LUTs හදන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේ preset කියන, කියන්නේ මේ filters කියන අපිට හදන්න බෑනේ මේ software එකෙන් දෙන ටිකනේ. ඒත් අපිට ඕනම විදියට දැන් just in case there are some photographers who are mastered in photography but still they are struggling in videography. The reason is they have a certain color grading style. They use some use a fine art style, some use some more colorful like, what do you call that, colorful edit, right? But their videos and photos are different. So even though there are some right, some of the professional photographers, their photos are very pleasing, very good, but when it comes to their videos are not looking that great like their photos, right? That is because they cannot adjust these things in video editing. So in LUTs, what we can do, I mean, the advantage of the LUT is most of the times we use Lightroom for the photo editing. So you can use that exact preset or the adjustments we made in Lightroom, and you can export that to a LUT. you can make the LUT using these adjustments, and then only, and also you can import that LUT into the Premiere Pro, and then your video will be similar to the photos, right? So this is most of the videographers, I mean the photographers who are entering into the videography field, ඒගොල්ලන් මේක දන්නේ නැහැ සහ ඒක දැනගන්න එකෙන් තමයි ස්ට්‍රගල් කරන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ මේ වීඩියෝස් එක විදිහක්, ෆොටෝස් එක විදිහක් වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ලට්ස් කියන එක ඒකයි ටිකක් ඇඩ්වාන්ස් වෙන මේකට වඩා. If you want just a video and if you want to color grade to a professional extent, you can color grade using these filters. Hari? I think I hope he got the answer. And let me check whether I have any more questions. Yes. If you want to do this as a profession, how important is it to know After Effects? Or can we manage using Premiere Pro or CapCut? I think you can hear me, right? Okay. Still, I don't know much about After Effects. After Effects is not a video editing software. It's more of, I mean, it's more towards the animated videos and all, right? You don't need to master After Effects to do video editing as a profession. I mean, most of the video, 99%, if I'm correct, right? I think it's fair to say 99% of the professional videographers, the wedding videographers, or even the advertising, the people who are in the field of advertising, they have no idea about After Effects, right? You can do a lot learning Premiere Pro, and still, if you are struggling to learn Premiere Pro, start CapCut, start doing CapCut. You can still do, if you are using these options, these features and the camera settings well, you can still make a product, even a professional output. ඔයාට සල්ලි ගන්න පුළුවන් outputs තියෙන. يعني අපි නිකන් ජොලියට කරන videos නෙමෙයි. ඔයාට professionally video එකක් ඒ කියන්නේ client connect කරලා you can earn using CapCut, right? That's why I mentioned you in the beginning. Software is not the thing. The way you think is the thing. හරි ඔයා මුලින්ම දැකලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ මේ වගේ videos. හරි client කෙනෙක් ඔයාට කියන්නේ එන ඒ කියන්නේ අපි කියන්නේ මොකක්ද මේ එන ඒ කියන්නේ එයාගේ ඔළුවේ තියෙන ඔක්කොම එයා කියනවා. ඒතකොට ඔයා දැනගන්න ඕනේ ඒ දේ ඔයාට දන්න knowledge එකකින්, ඔයාගේ තියෙන software knowledge, ඔයාගේ තියෙන skill එකකින් ඒකෙන් manage කරගන්න දැනගන්න ඕනේ. ඒකයි වෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැතු software එක After Effects use කරලා හරි CapCut use කරලා හරි Premiere Pro use කරලා හරි ඒ කියන output එක දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් he is not behind you and asking you what is the software you use, After Effects, or did you use After Effects, did you use Premiere Pro? They don't ask that, right? All you have to consider is the output, right? Hope Naveen got the answer, and if you have any more questions, please ask me. Thank you.
So I hope that's all the questions we got for today. So thank you, Madhupa, for joining us in our third and the final sessions for the Building Blocks workshop series, and hope everyone got a sound knowledge about video editing, even though it's a very limited time. And huge thanks to all the participants, not only who joined today, but also joined with us during our previous session. Your presence means a lot to us. And a special reminder about the competition: you can submit your digital post created based on topic Rebuilding Sri Lanka from December 28th to January 4th next year. The submission link, the guidelines, and all the information related to the competition will be posted to the WhatsApp group of Building Blocks very soon. So don't leave the group. Stay tuned. So with that, let me conclude the workshop series of Building Blocks for this year. So thank you for joining once again, and good luck for the upcoming competition. Have a good night. Hope to see you all in the next year. Thank you.